Hi, welcome. My name is Scott. I'm the Director for the Solar Studies of Institute on Behavior and Human Health. Many of you are wondering the period condition blue, knowing how to forecast or when the condition blue appears. It's a very common question because, as we all know, the condition blue is when the sunspots increase. And when we can use the condition blue, we can know when the sunspots increase, and we can use the methods necessary to perform certain skills and tasks. Quite simply, one of the best predictors of a condition blue is when the solar wind is due to increase. If you're coming through YouTube, I have the link on the bottom of the page. If you're currently already on my website, you'll see the solar wind forecasting link. So what you want to do is you want to go to the solar wind forecasting link and look for when there's a boost or an increase in the solar wind. Now, usually but not always, this will be when the sunspots will start to rise, and that's the best time for a condition blue. The other way you can look for it is through the NOAA forecasting solar weather, and they will also give you a more technical version, which is a lot more harder to interpret, of when the condition blue occurs. I find from research and experience that just looking for the solar wind and also looking for another parameter, which is called the geomagnetic energy, also called the KP index. And usually but not always, once again, when you see an increase in the KP index, the geomagnetic energy, at the same time the solar wind increases, usually when those two parameters are crossing, that's when there's a condition blue. So those are two of the main markers that you can find for knowing when the condition blue occurs. But some really good news is Stanford University can now, they have the technology now where they can predict when the sunspots are going to rise a few days in advance by using sound waves that are coming from the sun. But so far, it's only recent research, so they have to get the information on the website and make it automated, etc., etc. But that information will slowly become available over time. Right now, it's not available because it's such a new technology. But in the future, hopefully, if they decide to make it public, and I'm sure they will, we'll know exactly when the sunspots are going to increase through a condition blue. So that will save a lot of having to look at the solar wind, using solar wind models, etc., etc. Once again, I'd like to thank you for watching, and welcome you all to the website and to all the links on there, all the technologies that you can go through and learn the spectrums of the sun, and using the spectrums of the sun to create a better life, to create healing. You can use the condition blue for mind tools to create miracles, create all sorts of fantastic things in your life. And once again, thank you for watching. Wish you all a great week and have a happy day. Bye.